Yo, what's up? This is the Gospel According to Mark with a C. He is I and I am he, just taking some time to tell you what's on my mind. Check it out. I don't know why, but I have decided to talk about some of the things that I really wish deep down in my soul that my beloved brothers and sisters would let go of in terms of things that we say. Things that just drive me nuts these days that we say and can't let go of that I really wish we would. Okay? Put together a very short list. Actually, this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 things. 5 things. 5 things that I really wish that we would let go of in 2018. Now, let me preface this by saying that I understand the place that these terms have in our society. This is not to belittle or to dispel the usefulness of these terms. I'm just sick of hearing them, and I'm sick of hearing them be misused. So here we go. Right at the top of the list, white supremacy. I am so fucking tired of hearing people invoke the term white supremacy about everything. White supremacy is not letting us do this. White supremacy. I would be able to cross the street except white supremacy because they drew the double lines on the ground because they knew that black people wouldn't be able to cross the double lines on the ground. White supremacist. White supremacist. He's a white supremacist. They don't have my size shoes at the at Dick's Sporting Goods, so he must be a white supremacist. Oh, I can't take it anymore. Listen, I have this saying that I started saying a few years back, right? And the saying that I started saying was, white supremacy ends where black accountability begins. I truly believe that. I am tired of the white supremacy bullshit that we use every single day in and day out to justify why the shit is happening to us. We are a people. We are a people of women and men, okay? We should be able to determine our own destiny if we believe in our community. We should be able to do this. Brothers, men, it makes us look weak to keep on saying that I would be able to do this except for white supremacy. Oh, it drives me crazy. I remember when Barack Obama was still in office. Barack Obama had 8 years. 8 years. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He had 8 years, okay? And every time you talk about what Barack Obama could have done that he didn't do, what do I get hit with? You get hit with, well, you know, the Republicans wouldn't let him do it. It was white supremacy. He was the president of the United States. Excuse me. And you give him excuses. This is what I'm talking about. It makes you look weak. Okay, racism is real. Okay, you want to use the term white supremacy because your favorite scholar used it, I guess. Fine, okay? But my thing is, at what point do you rise above so-called white supremacy? To me, it seems like it's a do or die situation, all right? If you're a man, then you do or you die, but you don't use fucking excuses as to why you can't. I would do this, but I have enemies, is basically what you're saying. Okay, you have enemies. That's fine. Everybody has enemies. Everybody has haters. But you mean to tell me that that's going to stop you from doing for your family? You have institutionalized racism in this country. Okay, that's good. Well, it's not good, but I can accept that that's real. But are you really going to let that stop you for your entire life? Like there's nothing you can do? You can't die trying at least? How do you look in front of your women, in front of your children? I don't let that shit breathe in my home. That's the thing. I don't teach my son about white supremacy. I teach him, yes, there's racism, there's injustice. There are things that we're going to have to fight against in this life, for sure. But to put the term white supremacy in his mind, I'm sorry, I can't grasp it. I don't see how that's healthy to put that inside of your consciousness. You're calling somebody else supreme. Don't you understand that? I know a lot of you don't see it that way, but it's true. Do you think that it's a mystery that a lot of sisters are jumping on the so-called swirling bandwagon. They're attracted to power. Women will always be attracted to power. And if you're a brother who talks about, I can't do it because of white supremacy, I can't get my dick hard because of white supremacy, come on, man. I don't think it's just crazy. Maybe it's just me. All right, but I'm just about fucking done investing in the idea of white supremacy. The only man that's supreme in my household is me, okay? And if I go out into the street and get shot by a cop or get rushed by a bunch of neo-Nazis or whatever, you can best believe Big Mark is gonna go down fucking fighting, okay? If you want to be supreme, you're gonna have to earn that bullshit. So, white supremacy, tired of it, done with it. What else do I have here? Now, if you want to continue believing in the white supremacy giant, fucking be my guest, all right? Oh, yeah. Number 2, coon. My God, I cannot stand that term. Coon, coon. You know, there was a time when in this country, in Black America, we were trying to stop using the word nigger. We said that we were done with that. You know, how do we use it? You know, is it a term of endearment? Is it N-I-G-G-E-R? Is it N-I-G-G-A? You know, all this stuff. So we were trying to get over the word nigger, and somewhere along the line, coon came up. You know, like I'm not even sure when it happened, but not only did we not stop using the word nigger, but we adopted the word coon. And even worse, we use the word coon usually against someone that we don't disagree with based upon the fact that we think there might be a chance that white people agree with what they're saying. For example, me on this video, there's a lot of people out there who would say, oh, he cooning, he cooning. Listen, you can think what you want to think about me. You be wrong, but you can think it if you want. I know my resume. I do fucking work for my people. I do work for the people who are in my life that I care for. And go figure, that includes just about everybody that I meet. You know, I don't care if you're from Pakistan, if you're from Puerto Rico, you know, I could give a shit. It's like, really, I believe in humanity, okay? So, and I love the people from which I come. And I would do anything. Most people who know me because I've helped them. But you know what? I'm not here to convince you. So if you want to call me a coon, knock yourself out. Seriously. Take your head and bang it on the floor. Knock yourself out. But I'm done with the word coon, and I wish we were done with it too. It's one of the most misused words that we have going on out here today. You know, he's a coon. He's a coon. He's cooning. He's cooning. He gets the coon. What is freaking Tariq Nasheed? Coon train. He's on the coon train. You sound like a fucking retard. Isn't it time to evolve? Black evolutionary. That's what I call myself. Black evolutionary. It's time to evolve past these juvenile, pointless, bullshit terms that we overuse every day. And coon has got to be one of them. I swear to God, if I vomited on this camera in front of you right now, you would see the word coon come out of my mouth because I'm so full of that bullshit. So sick of it. Number 3. Sorry, guys. I have a little bit of food in my mouth, too. Sorry. Man, that's just poor taste. Seriously. But anyway, the show must go on. Number 3. Becky. Becky. Seriously, I'm so tired of that bullshit. I was tired of it the minute I heard Beyonce say it. Becky with the good hair. And of course, black people are all over that. Oh, Becky. Becky with the good hair. Shut up, Becky. Becky, you have nothing to say. Becky. Becky. She's a Becky. You know, it just reeks of insecurity. You know, that's the way I see it. You know, the whole Becky phenomenon. And, you know, it's probably racist as hell too, because if somebody walked around saying Shaniqua, you wouldn't like that, right? Shaniqua with the bad hair, I guess would be the opposite of Becky with the good hair. You have you have Becky with the good hair, and then you have Shaniqua with the bad hair. All right, is that where we're going with that? Yeah, we like think about these things, man. It's like we just can't have values of our own. We can't have our own standard of beauty. We have to come up with names for other people when people don't come up with names for us. To me, like I said, that reeks of insecurity. How many other races of people in this world come up with little bullshit ass names for black people that way? I'm not talking about slurs now. Slurs are something different. People got billions of slurs for black people. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about those little names that kind of fuck with people in their natural appearance. Like Becky with the good hair. Seriously? Like when our kids hear that, when our little girls hear that, what do you think they're thinking about? Do you think they're thinking Becky with the good hair is not something I want to be? Or do you think that Becky with the good hair is something that I probably want to be? Because Becky with the good hair just stole your fucking man. Isn't that the way it is presented in the Beyonce song? Let it go. That's how I feel about that. Becky with the good hair. What the fuck? What else do I have? Oh, here's a good one. The sunken place. Sick of the fucking overuse of the term the sunken place. My God, I love that movie. When I saw Get Out, I thought it was inventive. I thought it was imaginative. It was exciting. It was funny. But Jordan Peele, I fucking hate you for the fact that you put that term out into Black America, because now it's the most overused shit ever. Whenever, it's almost like coon. Whenever someone does something that black people think could be associated as white, then automatically the dude is supposed to be, he's in the sunken place. And if he's interracial dating, forget about it. If he's interracial dating, he's in the sunken place. But you know, the funny thing about it is that when a black woman is interracial dating, she's not in the sunken place. She's just swirling. But when a black man is interracial dating, he's in the sunken place. If he dresses a certain way, he's in the sunken place. If you don't like his politics, he's in the sunken place. Why? Why? Guys, why can't we just appreciate each other's differences? We can't all be the fucking same. Do you understand that? Black people have to be diverse, man. We can't all think the same. We can't all date the same. We can't all dress the same. We can't all vote the same. But we should respect each other. We're not in a sunken place just because you don't agree with him. He's not a coon just because you don't agree with him. Wake up! Sometimes in the transfer of differences of ideas, you can actually learn something. If everybody is all the same, what the fuck are we learning? We're not learning anything. Maybe we could actually come up with a little bit more in the way of strategy in terms of how to raise our children into the future, instead of thinking that we have it all figured out. And if somebody is different, they gotta be in a sunken place. Ugh! Why can't you just enjoy the movie for what it is? And stop trying to damn people by what you saw in a damn movie. For God's sake, Jordan Peele is married to a white woman. Is he in a sunken place? Sorry, Jordan Peele. No disrespect. As if you'll ever see this. Now, the final thing, the final term that I am sick of hearing black people overuse and misuse is boycott. The term boycott. It seems like for the last few years, we've been stuck. We've been stuck in this place where we have only one way to react to everything that we don't like when it comes to retail or the retail industry. And that is boycott. If we don't like the retail industry, if we don't like the organization, we all go to the same playbook. Boycott, 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 boycott. Has any place gone under since we've been talking about all this boycott thing? Like, honestly, how's the boycott been working for us? And don't tell me about the NFL. That's some bullshit, man. The NFL is doing fine. If you just look at, what is it? We just had the Super Bowl. All those seats look pretty full to me. All right. So when you hear these stories talking about ticket sales are going down and everything, it's got nothing to do with your fucking boycott. Okay. You can boycott this. Boycott these nuts. All right, listen. That being said, I think we need to be a little bit more deliberate in our actions and in our words. This is my point, okay? We can't be the ambulance chasers of every social issue that comes out and the answer can't be boycott to everything. Okay, be more discriminating about where we shop to begin with. Half the things that I heard people say boycott, I never patronized in the first place because I saw it for what it was. I don't know everything, but one thing I do know is that people ain't just walking around just loving black people in this country, okay? So to go around under the assumption that your business is appreciated or cherished or even wanted, that's naive. So no, I don't patronize Tommy Hilfiger or what is the other one? Cristal or the NFL. Like seriously, I've never been into that ever in my life. It's like, yeah, I might watch an exciting game here or there, but I'm not the fucking Rain Man of statistics when it comes to sports. Let's see, he went to the University of such and such. He went to this high school, and this year he graduated from such and such, and now he plays for nope, never into it. I don't care. You know, you're not gonna catch me. I don't care. Okay, so that's fine. All right, but I like what I like. I don't make any apologies for liking it, and I don't expect the people to like me. I don't. I'm the guy who made that video a long time ago talking about nobody has to love you. I made that video a long time ago because black people act like they got hurt feelings when they find out that somebody said the word nigger. He said nigger. He said nigger. Boycott. No. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't go under the assumption. Look, I'm wearing a G.I. Joe hat. You think I believe that the makers of G.I. Joe love some Negroes? I don't assume that. So it wouldn't hurt my feelings if I found out that the creator of G.I. Joe said, I can't stand niggers, I don't want them wearing my products. As far as I'm concerned, okay, he just might say that. I don't believe that this dude just happens to love the world, or least of all love me. But I do like what I like. Now I might be disappointed if I hear that something that I hold dear, you know, if I found out that they just hate some black people or whatever, I'd be disappointed. But it wouldn't break my heart to the point where I have to go running out into the streets and boycott and make a big deal of it. You know, I simply take my business elsewhere. You know, and hopefully other people would do the same thing. But I'm not going to make a big-ass movement out of it because not all people have the same convictions and the same passion. It doesn't work that way, especially in 2018. You know, we don't have much of a community identity these days because we're all over the place. You know, we don't have a spiritual center the way we used to. And that's just how it is. So, yeah, you know, the boycott thing, it's hit or miss. It really is. But I don't think that anyone is very intimidated by the idea of a black boycott anymore. As a matter of fact, I heard someone say on the news not too long ago that offending the black community is actually a way to get your product's name out into the world. Now, I don't know how true this is. I'm just telling you what I heard. That sometimes that name recognition actually does them a favor. You know, even though they're infamous, it's still making them famous, which is strange to me. You know, it's kind of a new concept, but I'd have to do some research to see if business-wise it actually pays off to offend different groups, you know? So, yeah, you know, that's how I feel about it. You know, just to run down the list one more time, here it is. White supremacy or white supremacist, Coon, Becky, Sunk in Place, and Boycott. Now listen, I understand that me putting out this video will result in me getting thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down. Don't give a fuck. What do I say at the beginning of all of these videos? I'm taking some time to tell you what's on my mind. I am the gospel according to Mark with a C. If it was about what you think, it would be called the gospel according to you. But it's not. It's about what I think. Now, you can either accept it or you don't accept it. I don't have a lot of subscribers. I don't have a lot of views. By the way, what's up to the new subscribers that I have on the channel? I really appreciate that. You know, I don't usually ask for people to subscribe, to like, to share. So to see people feel what I'm saying enough to hit the subscribe button, yo, that means a lot to me. Thank you. Thank you so much. But anyway, this is how I have to be. I have to express myself, man. I gotta be me. And that's how I'm always going to be. This is the gospel according to Mark with a C. rock on.